Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. I hope you are all doing well. This is a twin flame, a soulmate reading that we do usually on a Wednesday. If you are after a personalized message from my personal cards, my personal handwritten cards, you may comment beneath the video with a yes please. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Make sure that the notification bell is pressed and that you're receiving the notifications that I've uploaded. I want to thank you all for being here. I want to get straight into it. You know what this is. Every Wednesday, practically, we do this. I will take a message for you, even if it takes me a couple of days. So let's see where this important relationship is. Happy birthday, dear Leo. It is the Leo season. Let's see what's going on in this important relationship. This could be a long-standing relationship that has been, you know, the story's been playing out for quite some time. It could be karmic, it could be a twin flame, it could be a soulmate relationship. Or for those of you that have not met that important other half, then you are watching this because you're expecting them. I want to move quickly today as I'm finishing up the August readings. So this is going to be a real quick one. So it's not going to be your usual, you know, analysis and going into the astrology and everything. So let's just quickly see where we're at. Nine of Swords, self-sabotage and nightmares. Nine of Swords is a lot of stress, anxiety. Looks like the divine masculine, which could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra, has sleepless nights, a lot of worry. This could be a lack of communication as well. Okay, someone fearing that this is over. Okay, Nine of Swords is the worrywart card. Okay, so this is where the relationship is right now. Astrologically speaking, the energies are very, very, very harsh. So right on point. Where is this relationship coming from? The moon, illusion. The moon can speak to a really deep connection, but filled with fears, deception. This could be also pertaining to not being totally truthful about one's emotions. The moon is very, very hidden, so this could be a love affair that some of you are in. This could be a third party, okay, because the moon, this is the seed of the reading. So some of you could have been dealing with someone that was in another marriage, or for whatever reason, there's been a lot of secrecy pertaining to this relationship. Why? We've got the Strength card and Leo, restraint. So you could be dealing with a Leo. This is more Aquarius Leo here. We've also got Pisces and Cancer. Someone is holding themselves back, maybe not feeling confident because of someone's upbringing, maybe also some wounds that they're carrying from a mother from their past. So someone is restraining from being open pertaining to matters of the heart. We've got the, in actual fact, we've got the sun and the moon here. And we're right in between eclipses, dear friends, so anything can happen. Okay, the Strength card does speak to knowing one's ability, right? Believing in one's higher self. It could have been a very secretive but also very passionate love relationship. Okay, why? Six of Cups, memories and reunion. But it is a soulmate connection for sure. Six of Cups can speak to nostalgia. Memories and reunion. This relationship probably triggered a past lifetime, a twin flame, I'm going to say, relationship. Maybe you've known each other, for some of you, from childhood. Others of you, this could be just memories resurfacing from the past. The moon can speak to past connections, past, when I speak of past, from past lifetimes as well, where there's a great familiarity, like this person of yours feels like home to you, feels like family, like you've known them before. Okay, so it is a very strong connection. There is an emotional connection, a deep emotional connection, but it's also there's a lot of passion, design. This is a strong sexual connection too. So, okay, why do we have nightmares, self-sabotage from the divine masculine? We've got the Queen of Cups, intuitive and sensitive. So the divine feminine is more in tune with what's going on. She's more about knowing. She's very intuitively in tune with this connection, and I'm wondering if the divine masculine is fearing that this is that very important connection, which is filled with harsh lessons. Remember, the Nine of Swords comes after the 8, which the 8 is someone's perception of feeling blocked and being restrained. And that, yes, can come through from childhood wounds pertaining to a mother, with a divine masculine, their childhood. So remember that Leo is also the inner child. So Leo is all about play and flirtation. So it did start off well. There was romance here a lot. There was romance, and there was also, I mean, we've got the masculine and the feminine. There's a beautiful harmony from the past, but there was a lot of secrecy. Now, the divine feminine has given more from the heart. The divine masculine fears. And they're self-sabotaging this relationship, actually. The Queen of Cups is more emotionally balanced here. And it could also speak to the divine masculine, because we've all got the yin and the yang within us. The divine masculine could be coming to that awareness. And I think that that's what last week's reading was about, that the divine masculine is forced to see the truth through going within, dealing with those subconscious fears pertaining to the past. Let's take one more. So we do have strong water here. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Two of Swords, stalemate and indecision. Stalemate and indecision. It's interesting because I did say, I tried to do this reading like 3 times and I've quit and started again. So on another reading that I took the first card, it was the Knight of Pentacles, which it spoke to slow progress. But as I was saying there, some of you are totally stopped. Maybe there's no communication or there's strategy because of an indecision, because of a dilemma. Here it speaks to stalemate. So someone is having nightmares here about making a decision. So it could be that the divine masculine the decision could be whether they can take the risk and move forward, decide to let those fears pertaining to the past go. Remember, in the Two of Swords, she's crossing her heart, so she's protecting her heart. That's what the divine masculine is doing, I feel here. So there's a moment of pause, and there's nightmares about making a decision. Do I trust? Do I move forward? You know, what is the other option here? It will be different for each of you. Okay, let's look at you. Who are you in this relationship? We've got judgment. Karma and judgment works out to judgment. Karma review. Judgment. You're hoping for a divine help. You're hoping for second chances. You're hoping for a resurrection, the resurrection of this relationship. Some of you hold strong Scorpio. I mean, Scorpio could be your third house of communication, where you may be very open and very, not fear being open with your deepest emotions or your deepest fears And again, I'm going to say could be the opposite to that. So we do have Scorpio here, right? Scorpio does speak to needing to let go of something, some sort of karma of the past. So you're going through a karma review, and I would say Spirit is reviewing your karma. Have you done the work? Have you made space in your life? Are you making space in your life? Now, we know the south node of the moon is in Scorpio. So some of you could be dealing with another Scorpio and needing to let them go if you're in another relationship, or this could be for you, I suppose it could be some fears. Fears of intimacy, fears of a death process, an ending. So you're going through a karmic review, my dear friends. And of course, usually we see Archangel Michael here on the card. So send your wishes and your prayers out to Archangel Michael. Let's see, because you're hoping for a second chance, and you also will be called to make an important decision. So remember that the energies play from one person to the other. So take the messages as they resonate to you and your personal story. Let's look at the other person. We've got the Six of Wands, success and recognition. This is usually my Leo card, so you may be dealing with someone that's quite prideful, someone that's successful in what they do. They're well known in their community, or this is what they want. They want to succeed with you. They want equal giving and receiving, but Six of Wands is usually my Leo card, so it could be that this person is a leader, and maybe they're working with their inner child, where they're needing to have the confidence to come forward and take charge, okay? This is what they're wanting. They're wanting success and recognition. What is the possible outcome here? And we've got the Five of Cups. Old wounds will be coming up, will be resurfacing. We're obviously in retrograde season. We've got quite a few planets that are retrograde. So we are looking towards the past. We're focusing on the past in the near future, looking at those 3 cups that are spilt. But the 2 cups are still standing. We need to change our perspective. We're looking at the shadow side right now. And this is for both of you. Let's take more cards and see. Let's look at you with a judgment card and the karma review. We've got 10 of Pentacles, ultimate achievement. Some of you are insisting on something long term. You want marriage, you want family, you want the whole package. 10 of Pentacles is abundance, it's stability. It is a card of tradition and generations. You want support. You need support. And I'm going to say the karma review that you're going through is probably going to give you the 10 of Pentacles, which could also speak to a possible ending of a marriage on your side, because we know the 10 of Pentacles is the family card. It also speaks to marriage and commitment and all those things. So it does speak to ultimate achievement, so that is a possibility for you. You've got a 10 and a 20. Okay, so this is like cycles that are ending. You're entering new cycles. Let's look at the other person with the 6 of Wands. We've got the 9 of Cups, satisfaction and wish fulfillment. That is beautiful. Now the 9 of Cups many times could be someone that someone is very proud of themselves with what they've achieved or what they're possibly achieving. Now we know that this is a wish fulfillment. Yes, maybe someone, it could be that the other person was focusing more on career, and matters pertaining to love were put on the back burner. I don't know if that's got to do with the indecision here. It looks like they may have gotten to a point of success here, and now the Now they will change their focus possibly and look more towards emotional fulfillment, okay? With the Queen of Cups here on top of the Nine of Swords. We do have quite a few swords, which speaks to perception, thought. Not only does it speak to communication and conversation, that's what swords are, but we've got emotion here as well. So this could be an emotional possible conversation pertaining to a decision that needs to be made. I'm going to take another card on each side. On your side, we've got the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, which is Pisces. New perspective. Some of you are needing to change the way you're looking at things. Maybe this is the end of your sacrifices as well, because we know that the Hanging Man does speak to Pisces and a possible ending of a major cycle for you. And this is Pisces. Pisces is all about compassion, empathy, love, sacrifice, and also emotional giving from the heart. I don't know if this is a major cycle that you're closing up in your life where you had the blockages. This could also be talking about that full moon in Pisces, which is happening September 10th. Let's look at the other person. Ace of Wands and Spark. We've got the Ace of Wands, and this is the Wand of Desires. This is the light coming on. This is possible potential of a new beginning. The Spark speaks to desire, passion, and fire, obviously here. This is a potential here on the other side for the other person. We've got a lot of fire pertaining to the other person. So a possible new beginning here. I want to take one more in the now position. We've got Temperance and Restoration. Temperance is a card of balance. It's a card of healing. It's a card of divine timing as well. So we do have Sagittarius, which is Jupiterian. Temperance is all about balance and harmony, and there's great promise here. I don't know if some of you could be dealing with someone that is a foreigner or comes from different beliefs than what you do. But the promise is restoration, which means something is being taken care of from spirit. Remember, Temperance is Archangel Michael. Let's see what that possible Five of Cups is with the old wounds. We've got the Queen of Wands, confident and magnetic. So this is my Leo energy here. Queen of Wands, attractive, magnetic, powerful, very much the leader, very lucky as well. We see the divine feminine, even she's coming through as more masculine. She wants this. She wants to create. She's got the power to create as well. Looks like the divine feminine is coming through as, first of all, very emotional and very open-hearted. And in the near future, she's coming through as much more powerful and fiery. We've got the Five of Swords, mind games and control. We've got a couple of fives here, and the Five of Swords is a card of control. It's also self-sabotage, which we've seen this term here, self-sabotage and nightmares. So the Five of Swords could speak to other parties in the situation here. But it also speaks to mind games and control. Someone's trying to control a situation. Someone's trying to control an outcome here. Maybe this is someone trying to control their fears as well. The fear of I don't know, whether they're still the third person. They're fearing whether they're still the third person, if this was a love affair. Someone's trying to control their fears pertaining to the self-sabotage and them doubting their possible success. The Five of Swords could also speak to anything pertaining to legalities, mind games, right? So the strength of the mind, the strength of the perception, and the self-sabotage. Let's take another card here. We've got the Empress and we've got the Divine Feminine. So there is possibly a third party here. We've got two Divine Feminine here in the outcome. Now, we know that they can be very alike with the Empress and the Queen of Wands. We know the Queen of Wands is very creative, as is the Empress. Possibly, I don't know if a third party could be a mother figure as well, which is not someone that is possibly helping out in this situation. Or the Empress could also be an ex who, a possible ex who, if you're dealing with a Divine Masculine or a Divine Feminine, doesn't matter, a possible ex that is a parent. Now we know the Empress is Taurus, Libra. It's all about Venus. And Venus is transiting through Cancer right now, and Cancer is very sensitive. It does speak to the home, needing emotional security in one's environment. Okay, I'm going to take one more card on that Five of Swords. We've got the Ten of Cups with contentment and joy. So we've got possible success here in the future, but there are things that need to end. Something needs to end here. We've got two fives which equal a 10, and then we've got the Ten of Cups with contentment and joy. The word joy comes from Leo for me. Okay, we're having a full moon in Aquarius on the 16th of July, which is 16th of August, sorry, which is going to be a very challenging full moon. And it's got to do with our perception, the blockages. I don't know if there's a sense of friendship and camaraderie within this relationship. Remember, Aquarius is all about, you know, needing to make the changes to detach from anything that's been limiting and holding us back. Remember, Saturn is also there. So this tug of war between the past and the future is still playing out. The possibility is for the Ten of Cups, which does speak to a lot of happiness and bliss and being content, but there's business that needs to be taken care of here, okay, before we can have that restart. We've got a Ten of Cups, which it breaks down to the Ace of Cups. And I don't know if this is talking about the 10th month. So we've got a couple of 10s here, which is what I see. We've got a 10, a 5, and a 5. Again, that's 20, which is also the Judgment card. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we've got the 9 of Pentacles, and this speaks to independence. This actually came through with that Knight of Pentacles in the foundation. So it is the Virgo energy. 9 of Pentacles speaks to, I don't know whether it's you or the other person or both of you that are very independent souls, right? The 9 of Pentacles also possibly speaks to someone that is, if in another relationship, looking to become single, or someone that's married looking towards divorce. 9 of Pentacles also speaks to a great sense of abundance and self-worth. Someone knows their self-worth. But we see that she's in solitude. She's got everything that she needs, but she feels lonely, that she's missing her other half. She's got everything else she needs. 2 of Pentacles, balancing act. Walking on a tightrope, pertaining to someone's self-worth and independence, or matters pertaining to balance or imbalances, emotional, physical imbalances. And for those of you that this was a secretive relationship, some of you may have been in another relationship, in another marriage. Obviously there were and this was a risky thing that you did, was connecting to this person, but also Two of Pentacles, things being up in the air, someone trying to make a decision, or maybe also someone two-timing, so hedging their bets. Someone obviously that's got choices. Let's see what the Psychic Tarot of the Heart has got. This is the Psychic Tarot of the Heart Oracle. Let's see. It is like an oracle, like tarot as well. So let's see what comes through. So we're looking at Scorpio, maybe also a Sagittarian season here. Libra, Scorpio, I'm going to say. But also possibly Temperance and Divine Timing speaks to the Sagittarian moment period. We've got Dreams and Decisions, Seven of Cups, and we've got the Ace with the Magician here. So something will become clear, something that was unclear, something that you've been hoping for, dreaming about. This could be conversation, logic, the stars aligning for you to give you the power for this new beginning. The Magician is an ace, remember. He's got the ability to manifest, to produce. Let's see. So I do feel that there will be clarity after a lot of confusion. Seven of Cups is Pisces, so it's illusions, right? And we've got Take the Lead, Three of Wands. So it looks like someone is ready to take the lead. Some of you could obviously be at a physical distance with the Three of Wands. Three of Wands speaks to you're waiting on your ships to come in. There's possible travel here as well. But also someone's been waiting on the other person. They could be changing their mind and taking the lead where communication is concerned. What's at the bottom? And we've got Heal. And this is the Star, which we're having a full moon mid-month of August, dear friends. So this is like the Uranian energy where we're the chains that have been holding us back from forward momentum moving towards the future are being broken. Someone is being freed. This is the Star. It's a wish fulfillment, possibly. It can speak to a lot of communication as well through social media. Let's see emotionally how you are affected emotionally at this time. Now we've got Gemini, we've got Virgo, we've got Pisces, Leo, Cancer, Scorpio obviously is here, Sagittarius, Taurus, yep, and Aquarius. Where is this divine union emotionally at this point? What is the potential for the emotional connection? What do you need to release? Waning moon. So something is being released. Something is culminating. Emotions are running high. Supermoon. So this speaks to high emotions. Supermoons are when the moon is very close to the earth. So it's going to be a very emotional period. So a lot of stress, anxiety, worry. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Oh my goodness. Okay, well that's they're the messages. What's at the bottom of the deck? We've got You Are Good Enough, full moon in Virgo. Interesting that we're having a new moon in Virgo. So the full moon in Virgo, I'd like to also mention that this could also be speaking to the possible Pisces season. So around about early February and into March of next year. You are good enough. This says that there are self-worth issues. Someone is doubting their self-worth. And remember, Virgo is all about the little details, can discriminate, can get stuck. Virgo is also logic, so maybe someone's using their logic more so than what their heart. Let's see with the Lenormand what's going on. One card just fell. We've got the clock. Here is Kronos. Saturn, the Lord of timing and karma. This is the cuckoo clock. So listen out when the clock chimes, when the birds sing, it will be timing. We've got the garden here, and the garden speaks to happiness, possible happiness. Okay, the garden also speaks to, it is a 20, which is very much like the Judgment card for me. It speaks to an openness, right? This is Uranus. This is someone's public affairs. Someone could be very well known in their community. This could speak to networking, teamwork. Yes, you could be dealing with someone that's well known in their community, someone that's possibly famous, even with a star. But this does speak to the Garden of Eden. So, oh my God, the forbidden fruit, where there's a lot of happiness here. We've got the snake, and the snake speaks to deep desires, seduction, possible deception as well. Someone not being totally truthful about their desires and how they want to connect. Someone putting on maybe also a happy face when deep down they're very unhappy. Now the snake can also speak to a third party situation. It can also speak to poison and elixir, as well as wisdom, sexuality, a deep craving for this connection. And there's the Scorpio season, I'm going to say again, which could be the 10th month. I'm going to take one more on the snake. Now the snake can speak to secret plans. It is Moon in Cancer. And we've got the star. And the star does promise a lot. What's at the bottom? We've got the bear, and the bear speaks to someone who's got a lot of responsibilities. The bear can speak to a leader, can speak to someone who is in a position of power. It is Mars in Aries, so someone needs to be confident. They've got the ability to lead, take the lead, right? Someone that's a leader in their community. Someone who is a boss, someone who needs to be strong and confident to take the lead here. There's also protection here. Now the bear could also speak to the Empress, which could be a mother figure that thinks she's protecting her child and could possibly be doing more harm than anything else. Yeah, I want to take 3 Sibyllahs on the outcome. We've got Suspirius, so hoping and wishing for those ships to come in. This is also the 6 of Swords, which speaks to someone needing to travel to find serenity. Someone's waiting for the other person to travel, to take the action. This is torment. We've got the Artista, which can be a discovery that's made. This could also speak to legalities. It's very much the Aquarian energy, or some sort of a truth, some sort of discovery that's made pertaining to a lack of understanding or an illusion. Something is cleared. The air is cleared here. Now this could also speak to very similar to the King of Swords, where someone discovers something through intelligence. Some of you could be dealing with someone that sits behind a desk, right? someone who does things very differently or will be doing things differently. This is a message that comes through from a distance, which opens up doors. This is the 11. This is a pleasant message that comes through, my dear friends. Okay, someone is very low. This is low morale. Someone's very much feeling depressed. It's the Four of Swords. Not feeling worthy, feeling as though this is lost, needing to heal. Let's take on your side for a moment. What's going on with you here with the Judgment, Ten of Pentacles, and the Hanging Man? We've got the Allegrezza al Cuore, Five of Cups. We've got the Delirante, Delirious. Okay. What I get here is that some of you do hold a little bit of ego, and this is probably something that you need to drop. Okay, there's merriment and happiness here with some news that's going to come through. Now, I don't know if this is you sending the message out or the message comes through to you. This could also be if you're in another connection, another relationship. You could be serving divorce papers to the other person or going through divorce, possibly. There is support from others, even though you are quite a proud person yourself. I do feel there's pride on both sides. The Delirante is a neutral card, but it does speak to silly actions or just being delirious. Probably being delirious and not knowing what to do, or deliriousness can speak to being so happy that, you know, with the news that comes in, because the Allegrezza al Cuore can speak to merriment and happiness, but we do see a divine feminine with two divine masculine here. So not knowing what to do, maybe the indecision is on your part as well, on your side. You've got the Two of Pentacles on your side as well. So let's look at the other person. We've got the Denaro, which is, it's very similar. It's the safe, but it's very similar to the Ace of Pentacles. It does speak to an advantageous matrimony. Maybe the other person married because of the money, because of traditions, or this is possibly someone who is very stable. They're not going anywhere. This is someone that you can depend on. It's the Six of Cups, which is also the soulmate connection. This person is very nostalgic about maybe something that started that was very promising in the past. Or maybe this person is the stalemate, or the indecision was pertaining to their finances and their love life. Now also, Six of Cups can speak to children. So I don't know if this person became a father or a mother and that was the indecision. Okay, that it was you against a child of theirs. The happiness of their child. We've got the La Matrice, which shows a great desire pertaining to this person. The Queen of Wands, this is how they see you. The La Matrice for me is very similar to the Queen of Wands. This is probably how they view you, unless they were connected to a Queen of Wands. And you could be the Empress here, which obviously trumps the Queen of Wands. What else do we have here? And we've got the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups and a pleasant conversation around a table. A pleasant conversation is going to be very valuable for you. And this person could come along with financial abundance as well. So this person is financially in a really good place. And we've got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups on their side. So they do want an emotional new beginning with you. And if this person is going through divorce and they need to pay out child support and, you know, alimony, they will be successful with winning over the some sort of a divorce that they could be going through. Okay, they've had to sacrifice a lot. Maybe it was karma that they had to actually fork out money and pay money, and maybe they were connected to a Queen of Wands who loves everything extravagant, expensive. Maybe they had to pay. This was the karma that they were paying emotionally and financially. Okay, so there's going to be a conversation, a get-together. It could be also a meeting where the news is going to be possibly very good. Let's look at the now. We've got melancholy, 5 of Pentacles. Here we've got the Donna de Servizio, and it's the Virgo energy where someone is willing to do the work, even though there's great melancholy and depression here, and a lot of worry on how to move forward. But there's helpful energies with the Donna de Servizio, and we've got the L'amante, which is the romantic Knight of Cups, very similar to the Knight of Cups. We've got 11 hearts and 11 pentacles here, so we've got positive portals that are opening up. And remember, 11 is justice. Okay, there's going to be some sort of a romantic offer here. Even though there was indecision, it's taking them time. Love is on the cards here. Yes, you have suffered a lot here with depression, maybe both sides. Maybe also, I don't know if you or the other person or both of you had to leave another relationship, which was not something easy for you. With the 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles speaks to financial challenges and hardships, but it also speaks to large, huge differences between you and the other person, you and your person. Is it your beliefs? Is it a big age difference? Is it you've connected with someone that is not your perfect partner, or this path with this person was a very challenging one, and you've suffered in the process, but there's positive energies coming through. And we've got Omaggio de Preziosi, the 8 of Pentacles, which 8 of Pentacles, I don't know if some of you work together or you connect during the hours of work. 8 of Pentacles is the Omaggio de Preziosi. This is a precious gift that's been given to you from Spirit. Okay, it's all about the service maybe that you've provided to others, and this is what is coming back to you. And yes, this could also be a practical gift, not only a romantic offer that will be very precious for you. Let's take the signs and symbols deck, which I'm taking in August's love readings as well in the extended. So let's see what's coming through for the this very important love relationship. What's coming through in this twin flame soulmate love relationship at this point? What do we need to know? Okay, we've got a path that opens. Some of you are literally maybe at a distance, physical distance. We see the path open here. We've got Leo and possible Virgo here. So it's the season of Leo and Virgo, which speaks to the now. We've also got a possible, I mean, this is like Cupid's arrow here, which speaks to someone ready to take action, moving towards their desires. It could also speak to someone is aiming and targeting a possible trip because their love connection is physically at a distance. Leo speaks to the heart, matters pertaining to the heart, but also confidence, leadership. And remember that the astrology is triggering Leo. So if you're dealing with a Leo or a Virgo, I mean, the Leo does speak to confidence and risk-taking, flirtation, the ability to create. And we've got, I don't know, you may be dealing with someone that's got a little boy, a son. I mean, this is the yang energy. This is the yin energy. This is very masculine, very similar to the star, which is the Aquarius masculine energy. Let's take one more on that. And we've got the horseshoe, which speaks to luck. There's possibly a luck. And we've got justice. We've got the scales here. The horseshoe does speak to luck. The horseshoe does speak to a horse. Maybe someone's taking action. The rider, right? Also someone possibly having a bit of luck where connection is concerned. Someone's taking action, getting on their horse, right? Also, possibly there is luck for an intimate connection. So we see the bed here, and the bed can speak to intimacy and getting together at some point. Luck is helping this situation. Okay, and there's going to be, well, I see with the Leo, the lion here, I see a lot of romance. And it can get quite hot, my dear friends. Woohoo. Okay, let's see. What I want to do now is just take a message from the wisdom of the oracle. What do we need to know? Dear Spirit, what is the advice? And I'm going to also take a Mirror's Love Oracle. I'm going to take 3 cards, I think, from that. But what is the advice pertaining to this relationship? And if you notice on the other person's side, we've got only cups, hearts, 6 of hearts, 12 of hearts, and Ace of hearts. On your side, we've got more pentacles and heart. We've got 5 of hearts, 9 of pentacles, and 2 of pentacles, which means you are more practical, more grounded than the other person. The other person is swimming in emotions at this point. Let's see what the message is. And we've got orphaned in the reverse, and it's a number 5. Some of you have not been communicating. Let's quickly read this before I take a Mirror's Love Oracle. Let's read the reversed message. The shadow side of this card speaks to the essence of abandonment. Perhaps you feel a need to remain apart because intimacy is too threatening. It also warns against creating inappropriate family structures in order to conceal old wounds. And we've got old wounds up there. Incredible. There it is. Old wounds. You will not be abandoned by the world if you claim yourself as whole. Not all relationships are dysfunctional, and not all of them will disappoint you. Don't abandon yourself. You can connect to others in a healthy way once you recognize your patterns and consciously choose to interrupt them. Life wants to love you. Let it. So this is about someone working with those old wounds, those childhood wounds, which I spoke of in the beginning. So let's see what Amira's Love Oracle holds. So this is what the this 5 of Swords speaks to, which speaks to mind games and control. Someone trying to control them, their mind, so that they don't keep going back to the past and having those old wounds coming up and resurfacing. Okay, thank you, Spirit. We've got young male, someone who loves fast cars, sports cars. We've got someone who's got reddish tinged, reddish sort of hair, reddish, coppery, maybe also fair, towards the fair, strawberry blonde colored hair. Someone who could be whizzing in very quickly. This speaks to a young male. We've got the Ice King. Now, I don't know if this is the same person. The Ice King is more the Aquarius energy, and we've got the Lion here, so Leo Aquarius energies. I don't know if this is two different people that some of you could be dealing with, or this is possibly lots of communication coming in very quickly pertaining to the past. Could be. Maybe this was a long-standing, a long-term story, many years, where someone's grown, they've matured, they've grown, they've matured from difficult lessons. Now this could also speak to the memories being triggered pertaining to the past. Maybe you knew this person as a much younger male in the past. Here we've got someone that's much more mature. Could also be someone that's got a lot of ego and they don't let their sun shine. They protect their heart, right? Someone maybe who wears a uniform. Another card, and we've got young female. Oh my goodness. Young male, young female, and a nice king. Yes, this could be the couple from back then, from a past lifetime. She's very much more masculine. She's got that Aries touch to her, very very independent. Again, reddish, coppery, fairish hair, usually light eyes, but not always. Someone who was born in the 70s, someone who likes rock and roll, heavy metal music. She's very much a leader. We've got a mature man here now. Usually this is more a water sign for me. Triangle and dating. True love. We've got true love here, my dear friends. Wow. My goodness, my goodness. How many people do we have here? I truly believe that the Ice King and the mature man are two different people. We've got a divine feminine here with two divine masculine. You could say it is the opposite, depending on who you are, of course, in your own situation. But we do see a divine feminine that's got a choice. There is a choice, and we see that this young male possibly has matured. We see it here as well. Could also speak to someone that is possibly going through divorce now, at this time in the Leo Aquarius season. And we've got the dating card here, which is very similar to the Two of Cups. We've got the true love card here as well, my dear friends. Courting man, someone who wears a suit, someone who's ready to get out there and date. And we do see an older male. It's funny because it's similar to different stages of one's life. We've got the young male, we've got the courting man, more mature, and then the more mature man, which is 3 different stages. So I don't know if this is different lives that we're talking about. And we've got union. Someone is coming out of a union, ready to court because of true love. True love is on offer. This is incredible. The mature man would be more of a water or an earth sign for me. He seems very serene, very calm, very laid back, whereas the Ice King seems to be a different person, more the Aquarian, air energy, fire or air. So we've got opposing personalities here. So it's really interesting. Or we could be talking about the young male and the young female possibly also being adolescent children, for those of you that are dealing with someone that is more on the mature side. Okay, so we've also got the star is a number 16 here, and 16 is very much the tower. It's the tower card, so it does speak to that conjunction of Uranus and Mars on Taurus, in Taurus on the North Node. Fated events, shocking, surprising events that will be playing out. Okay, and it's going to be a very emotional time. Someone needs to release something that's been holding them back. Emotions will be running high. And adjustments are going to be made. That's the eclipse. They're the eclipse energies. They're the energies that are playing out now. We're in between the old eclipses of end of April and May, and October and November, which are the next eclipses around the corner. Okay, and here with the orphaned, it does speak to maybe you're not talking at this point, or someone's childhood wounds are coming up. Maybe you're dealing with someone who felt orphaned from their mother, and therefore this could be childhood wounds that are what's coming through in this relationship, that are being triggered, let's say. Okay. Okay. Let's just take some romance angels, and then I will take my handwritten love cards, my dear friends, and end this reading. The orphaned card is a number 5. 5 speak to changes. 5 is Taurus, the Hierophant. We have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. This does bring up Sagittarian energy for me. Wow, okay. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. We do have an offer here. She's offering a wreath to Aphrodite, to Venus. So this is an offer pertaining to love. Let's get a bit more information. Not everyone will be getting engaged, but it will be an ascension process through this offer. Oh my God, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime, and it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Thank you very much, dear Spirit. Oh my God, very soon. Passion, lots of desire. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. There's the word joy again, the word of Leo, and we've got wedding here. This situation involves marriage. Oh, wow. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. There will be a lot of flirtation. There's a possible intimate meeting as well. But someone needs to clearly decide what they want so that it comes to them now. So if you know what if you're clear about what you truly want, then be open to it. We've got true love and true love twice here. Adjustments are required emotionally. It's going to be very uncomfortable, dear friends. Let's see what the thoughts, the perception, the words are. I need you. I still love you. Please come to me. 6 of Swords. Obviously, there's a physical distance here, or a distance pertaining to messages, no communication. We're done. I can't do this anymore. It hurts too much. 10 of Swords. There has been a breakup, obviously. Remember, 10s also speak to restart. We did have the 9 of Swords as the first card. What else do we need to know? I will fight for us. 7 of Wands. You will always be in my heart. I can never or will ever forget you. And that's the 4 of Pentacles, which is the Taurian energy. 7 of Wands is that there's a lot against this relationship, but someone is willing to fight for it. There's the 9 of Swords. I knew you would break my heart. I have so much on my plate. I don't know if I can offer you anything. I have been through a lot. 9 of Wands. I had been dreaming about you before I met you. 6 of Cups. And you bring such happiness to my life. 10 of Cups. Those of you that receive these messages as a personal message after you've asked for a personal message through writing yes please beneath the video, if you've received one of these cards, then there's a very important message in this reading for you. I was wrong to doubt your love, babe. I apologize. 7 of Wands twice. 7 of Swords. I'm sorry for not trusting you, but I've been hurt before. I think I will stop there. And we've got you are so hot, I want you, you drive me crazy. 8 of Wands. They could be Cupid's love messages. 8, 14, 15, 22, 22, 29, 36, 40, 49, 50, 59, 59, 65, which equals an 11. 6 and a 5 equals 11. That's justice. That is Libra. And this could be talking to the Libran season for some of you. I don't know. It will be different for each of you, my dear friends. This is what I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Thank you so much for the love that you show always, and your patience with the August readings. They'll be up in the next couple of days. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can get one. You could write to me at divinedebut11@gmail.com. If you don't know which reading to get, my website is in the links below the video as well, divinedebut11.net. So if you need advice on which reading to choose, just write to me. Looks like the romance angels are very, very promising. Now, with all the black color that we see here, it says to me that this week, probably, I would say up until around the 20th, is not going to be easy. And on the 20th, Mercury enters its shadow phase, so we're going to be dealing with matters to do with the past. Pay attention to the last 10 days of August. They will be interesting to see, because that's where Mercury will be retrograding. And you know, whatever's going on for you then, last 10 days of August, know that you'll be dealing with that on the Mercury retrograde. That will start on September 10th. All right. I am going to post something on the community in relation to the astrology and matters pertaining to love. It's very important. Make sure that you're connected with me, that you're getting the notifications that I'm uploading, and make sure you read it because it's very, very important. All right, my darlings. Love to you always. Thank you so much. Ta-da.